kind of disciplined with them, you kind of do these little bursts.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually really effective at a longer range. Um, but again, everyone here makes fun of me because I always say I play for fun, which means I do a lot of mortar striking, and I don't get a lot of kills from it. But when I get a kill, it feels angelic because it feels like the team members are catching them, and I actually yell out, "Nice catch!" You know, whoever whoever I hit with it. But yeah, I'm really trying to get good at the support class. I know a lot of people here are using the medic class as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably jump over to that when I'm kind of done with the support class. But again, I'm really having a good time with it. So yeah, I'm probably the wrong guy to ask in that regard. But
I, for me, I stick a lot with the same weapon, um, and the same class. I mean, I play support mainly. If I want to get a lot of points, I'll play medic because everybody dies, and so it's just
heal yourself.
syringe, and heal yourself.
Yeah.
But for support class players, we've added a new LMG with 2 variations, so that's excellent. And for our medics, they've got a new semi-automatic. Scouts, you're going to get another bolt action, and it's going to be from what I've seen the gameplay, it looks pretty sweet. And the assault class has 2 new primary weapons, so that's really cool. Now, do you make your weapons special when you're playing?
Oh
Do
yeah.
you care about the skin?
Yeah, it's interesting because when I first started using the skins, I didn't relate with the skins I had, but then I got this kind of bronze machine gun, heavy machine gun, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks kind of flashy, you know, like, and I'm like, okay, now that's mine, like, you know, so it's interesting because the skins kind of really range, you know, some can be really subtle and some can be kind of extra flashy. The one I had was almost steampunky looking, and yeah, I think if you keep searching, you can get them.
Well,
What
for
about you?
skins, we've got. I like the skins, but I'm just more about getting into the combat. I really like. I can't remember the name, and Twitch community, you can totally correct me or whatever. But there's one where it's like the rifle is black and it's got like this gold patina on it.
I think I've seen that one.
And I love it for
Very
every
gilded.
weapon. Yeah, it's not the Royal Decree or anything like that, but it's sick. But yeah, we've got new skins. Oh, before we do this, before we talk about the skins, check out the gameplay. Boom. That's the elite class. That is how he rolls. Mr. Ono is playing as the Trench Raider. And as you can see, his primary weapon is a melee weapon. It is the Raider Club. Basically, it's a big stick with a lot of spikes that really hurts. And they're trying to smoke him out because, boom, goes the dynamite.
Oh, they're scared.
And again, and again, and again. I was watching some gameplay, and I actually saw somebody get an insane amounts of kills with this in a row. Like they had this crazy streak, and I mean you can see he's already getting ribbons. It's a beast. And then there's those beautiful poppy fields. And boom, again and again and again. I could watch this all day.
I think that's one of the really interesting things about how DICE approaches their environment. They always try and have like contrasting elements.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you're seeing these beautiful fields of flowers all intermingled with brutal conflict, it's something that's mandated very early to have that kind of juxtaposition of elements. We don't just recreate setting. There's a lot of artistry there. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. Similar to to what you see in the film.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. I mean, no matter how hairy or crazy or insane or over the top the battle gets, there's those certain moments where you can just look out and it's really beautiful.
Yeah, beauty is something we strive for.
So yeah, he's
Oh
oh,
my God. Brutal.
just going ham with the Raider Club. And even the Twitch chat's loving it. They're like, oh my God, 2 squads are gonna have to chase this guy down. Or you know, he can, I would love to see a 1v1 with the Saint Shaman and the Trench Raider. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Oh, once again. So we were talking about skins and some of the exciting things that are coming out is an entire new weapon skin family that's called Fancy. Now these only apply to new weapons presented and they shall not pass, but they will persist through your vanilla base game. So if you get a weapon skin for a they shall not pass weapon, and you use that weapon in San Quentin Scar or whatever, the skin will still be there. So, but they are specific to they shall not pass weapons. And talking about the melee weapons, you know, the Raider Club. I almost want to stop watching him do this because it's just, it hurts. Just over and over.
I think it should be pointed out too that Tyler's a really good player.
Yeah.
I have to play with him in our playtest, and he is brutal. So he knows how to use it pretty well. I think that double combination. Oh goodness.
I'm sorry. Oh man. Are we recording this? Because I want to pretend this is my gameplay.
Yeah.
So this is one of the new weapons, which is the Raider Club, but we've also got 3 more. But we're just gonna watch this for a second because this is just dirty. Bam, bam. When I was a kid, I watched the Flintstones, and Barney's kid was Bam Bam.
Yeah.
And that's all Tyler's doing is just bam, 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 everywhere he goes. This is awesome.
Oh my
we should just do a live stream of just the Trench Raider, and just sit there sad for the opponents. Yeah, and that's the other thing, guys. The Trench Raider is really, really an awesome elite class because while he doesn't have long range, he does have a pistol. Yeah, you're not coming in my house. While he doesn't have a pistol, he does have a pistol as a sidearm, and his primary is the Raider Club. He can throw down health packs. So all those shots there.
Oh, they got him.
They finally took down King Kong.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well done, Tyler. Well done, sir.
Wolverine Berserker mode. Crazy.
So let's talk about those other melee weapons. I believe we've got an image of it, and they're really, really cool. We've got the Cogwheel Club.